What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, dMillionaire. We back with another video. And as y'all can tell from the title, man, we got how good is Paige Bueckers actually. And look, y'all, I've been meaning to react to this video for a little minute, but finally got around to it. And honestly, bro, I ain't really got too much more to say. Let's get right into it. Make sure y'all like the video already off the rip. I appreciate it. Subscribe, share if you're new, turn on post notifications, and let's see what Paige got for us, man.
To watch from the sidelines last season, Paige Bueckers scoops it up and in. Here's Bueckers stepping outside.
I'm down. I ain't gonna lie, I can't wait to see her this year, man. She about to be the face. She about to be the face of college basketball. She is the face, to be honest. She's gonna be cold. I wanna see how good. Nah, bro, that's tough, bro. I got a lot of respect for her too, because her and Kobe, feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie, it's something about like athletes when they got a relationship with Kobe, bro. I got a really good, like, I like them so much more, bro, because like it is a testament to their character. And Paige, bro, Paige a warrior, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I'm really excited to watch her this year. I want to see how she look without Aaliyah, but she gonna be straight, man. And Nika Mule too. That's gonna be big too. But and Paige a dog. She's gonna be straight. She's well spoken. And she's a fucking bucket.
Was propped up to become the next face of women's basketball. Her come up in women's high school basketball was unlike anything we've ever seen before. She had the entire basketball world talking about her, and people were ready to call her the next WNBA star when she was still in high school. Fast forward to today, she has had a great run at UConn and looks to continue to develop and elevate her game. And now, with the recent senior class of Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, and others heading to the WNBA, it looks like Paige will become the face of women's college basketball next year. But how good is Paige Bueckers actually? We'll dive into the
Hey, man. First off, y'all, gotta get my dog Hoop Dungeon. I ain't gonna lie, I don't subscribe to my nigga Hoop Dungeon. That's crazy. Almost like y'all ain't subscribed to me, because if y'all see the subscribe button, that means y'all ain't subscribed. So go ahead, subscribe. Turn on post notifications, like the video, man. Like the video, yeah. Like I just did for Hoop Dungeon. Shout out Hoop Dungeon.
Insane rise of Paige Bueckers from her high school days, reflecting her incredible run at UConn so far, and discuss how we think she'll develop at the next level of her basketball.
Paige got a swag to her game too. Like, I know a lot of people be like, bro, Paige is what everybody want Caitlin to be. Yes and no. They're two different players, bro. Like, it's players that talk their shit, and there's players that don't. Caitlin, she talk her shit, but she more or less like a silent assassin, you feel me? She's not gonna say too much. Paige, she's gonna let you know. You feel me? She's gonna let you know.
Paige Bueckers grew
got
up
some swag, some moxie to her game. I love it.
Picked up a basketball at 5 years old. She was a multi-sport athlete as well, playing Little League baseball as a catcher and also playing football and soccer. She clearly had a knack for sports at a young age, but absolutely thrived in basketball. She started playing high school basketball in just 7th grade, playing for the 10th grade and JV level teams. And once she made it to the 8th grade, she was moved up to the varsity team. Her next 4 years of high school basketball were nothing short of spectacular. In her freshman season debut, she had 28 points, 4 assists, and 5 steals. She finished her freshman season with averages of 20.8 points, 4.5 rebounds, 4.5 steals, and 4.1 assists per game. Her sophomore year was much of the same dominance, as she averaged 22.3 points, 6.8 assists, and 5.9 rebounds per game, and won the Minnesota Gatorade Player of the Year. Her junior year, she averaged 24.4 points, 5.1 assists, 4.9 rebounds, and 4.6.
How many steals? I'm about to say how many steals. I know she averaged like 5 steals.
She also managed to score 43 points in the state championship win, surpass 2,000 career points, and secure a
She dropped 43 in the excuse me. She dropped 43 in the championship game, and they went 32-0. Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie, Paige, you tough, yo. Yo, you tough.
2-0 record that season. Her junior year could not have gone much better, and she started to gain lots of national media attention for being so incredible. Heading into her senior year, the hype was built already.
She dropped 30.
In fact, she became the first female high school player to be featured on the cover of Slam magazine. She averaged
He was the first. What he said? The first high school female athlete to be on the slam, or high school.
Female high school player to be featured.
Yeah, female high school player to be on this. That's wow. The first. That's big ups.
The cover of Slam magazine. She averaged 21.4 points.
Oh, so she went down.
Assists.
Oh, but see, peep the scoring though. The scoring went down a good amount, but she went and averaged like 9, damn near 10 assists. So she went from senior year, she starting to understand the game. You can see her points went down, but look, her assists jump up, skyrocket. Hey, she learning the game.
5.4 steals.
And she averaged 5 steals, so she playing two ways. That's why I love Paige, bro. She gonna be tough. But she played defense. She played her own defense.
Trip to the Class 4A state championship.
Yeah, Stephon Diggs jersey.
The championship game ended up being canceled due to COVID.
Damn.
She was also named Gatorade Female High School Athlete of the Year, National Player of the Year, Naismith Prep Player of the Year, Morgan Wooden National Player of the Year, and Minnesota Miss Basketball. Bueckers was a 5-star recruit and ranked the #1 overall player in the 2020.
That's crazy. Angel was a 5-star, but peep game though. Angel was a 5-star too. Cam Brink, Jalen Clark, Cardoso. Look at how well they doing. Haley, she doing. I don't know the rest of them. Pow, my dog. Pow. But yeah, but that's crazy though. Look at the top 5 of that list though. The top 5 of the list, they all in the league, and Paige about to be in the league. That's tough. And they always top picks. That's why that 2020 class
was ranked higher than
was some.
Caitlin Clark
That 2020 class was some, bro.
On all recruiting platforms without any hesitation. She eventually would commit to play for women's basketball powerhouse UConn, who at the time brought in 11 of the last 22 #1 ranked recruits in women's basketball.
Yeah, UConn was
Entering her
bro.
freshman year at UConn, she was all the talk around women's college basketball. An incredible talent out of high school who would transcend the sport to new heights. UConn has been known for being the most dominant program and bringing in the best players, but Paige might have been the best recruit the school had in over a decade. Because of this hype, the basketball world was tuned in to see her college debut. She made her debut on December 12, 2020 against UMass Lowell. She had 17 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, and 5 steals in an insane 56-point blowout win. And talking about her entire freshman year as a whole, she sure lived up to the hype. On February
talking
3rd,
crazy, bro. She's talking crazy. This is what bro. I can't wait. Damn. I cannot wait. Bro, I can't wait to see her, bro.
Season high 32 points along with 7
I might gotta go see UConn game this year.
94-62 blowout win over St. John's. This was the highest scoring game by a UConn freshman since Tina Charles in 2007.
Wow.
And just 2 days later, she added another impressive 30-point performance and an 87-58 blowout win over Marquette. In her following appearance, Bueckers tallied 31 points, 6 steals, and 5 assists while scoring the last 13 points in a 63-59 overtime victory against.
And they upset SC. Wow, that's crazy. Now this year, I ain't gonna lie, they did put the beat down on them this year, but I mean,
South Carolina.
They outclassed.
The top-ranked team.
That's crazy. This was AB.
This made her the first player in UConn history to score 30 points in 3 consecutive games. On February
I remember that game too.
Bueckers recorded
that was the Paige. That was, to be honest, in my opinion, that was the Paige Bueckers arrival game right there when they beat SC and beat Boston, because obviously they won the champion. Well, 2020, yeah, no 2020. They didn't win the championship that year. Yeah, they didn't win it because SC. Did SC win the championship that year? It was either SC or Baylor that won that year, I think. I can't remember. But yeah, that's actually kind of crazy though, bro. Like that to me was her arrival game though. In college, that was the arrival game when they beat South
7
Carolina.
rebounds in a 97-68 win against Butler. After leading UConn to the Big East regular season championship, she was awarded Big East Player of the Year and Big East Freshman of the Year, joining Maya Moore as the only individuals to win both titles in the same season. She was also
like Paige really wanted them. Like I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna keep watching the video. Paige really one of them ones, bro. Like, I keep saying this shit, but like, I'm really excited. I think like we in an era right now, like a lot of people was like basketball is dying or is about to be dead. Man, I think we entering another golden age of basketball, bro. Like we got Caitlin Clark, we got Paige Bueckers, Juju Watkins, Hannah Hidalgo, we got Angel Reese. You feel me? Cam Brink is injured. She's coming back. We got, you feel me, people that's coming to the league, people that's in the league going crazy. Asia Stewie, Sabrina, Fee, like, you feel me? Like we in a really good, the people in the league are good, entertaining. The people that just came to the league are good, entertaining. The people that are going to be in the league, good, entertaining. Like we in a golden age of, you feel me? Women's basketball, we in a golden age. Even men's basketball, I feel like we entering a golden age, you feel me, with the Anthony Edwards and the SGAs and the Lucas and shit like that. I feel like we entering a golden age with that too. It's going to work. It's going to materialize. But women's basketball specifically, though, they in a good-ass spot. Like, I don't think you could ask for anything better, bro, than where it is right now. College and the Dub, they both got mad love right now. This is the time for women's basketball to take off. Expansion team, the Valkyries, all that shit gotta happen now. This is the time, bro. Women's basketball is at its peak, and if it ain't reaching peak, it's going to get. You feel me? It's only gonna get better than what it is now.
The Big East tournament's most outstanding.
Nah, she went crazy though.
On March 21st, in the first round of the 2021
he gonna get to the part where she got injured, bro. Nah.
Bueckers scored 24 points, grabbed 9 rebounds, dished out 6
she
assists,
was hooping though,
and had
bro.
4 steals.
Give me that
in a
shit.
102
Like, bro,
59
keep
victory.
that though. That's the one thing that stayed consistent. Let me keep playing the video. One thing that stayed consistent is her steals, bro. She stay getting.
Record for the highest
She stay getting steals.
by a UConn player in their tournament debut. Bueckers then went on to score a game-leading 28 points in a close 69-67 win.
So Baylor didn't win that year.
Second-seeded Baylor in the Elite Eight.
Yeah, because she beat dMillionaire and Kim. Yeah, I remember that, bro. I remember that's why dMillionaire, Coach Voki got, like, you feel me? They got love because they played for you. You feel me?
13th
I can't remember who the fuck won the championship that year, bro.
However, UConn fell to third-seeded
It wasn't Arizona. Who did Arizona end up
69-59
winning?
in the final
Who did Arizona end up losing to?
Including the season with a 28-2 record. Despite the
They were supposed to
loss,
win the championship
Bueckers was
that year.
named to the Final Four all
They were supposed to win the championship that year. I can't lie.
Major national player
They'd be Arizona, they would have won the
she
chip.
was eligible
I can't remember
for,
who the fuck
including
Arizona
AP
player.
Player of the Year, Naismith College Player of the Year.
I thought that was
US
Notre Dame's
BWA
chip, but it
Women's
wasn't.
National Player of the Year, and the John R. Wooden Award, marking her as the first freshman ever to win any of these honors. She was also a unanimous first-team All-American, securing spots on the AP and US BWA first teams and the Women's Basketball Coaches Association.
She wouldn't have got hurt.
WBCA
She might have been the
Coaches All-America
greatest
team. Additionally,
college,
she was the
like, she
first
could have been the
freshman
greatest.
to clinch the Nancy Lieberman Award as the
she
nation's
could-
top point guard.
She could have been on, like,
Bueckers
I think
also
she still
shared 2
can be
major-
though. Like, I don't want to put like GOAT, you feel me, like level. Like, I'm just gonna say all time great. You feel me, like. She for sure got all time
NCAA
great, like
Division I
written,
Freshman
like
of the Year
this is
awards
crazy.
with Caitlin Clark of Iowa, the Tamika Catchings Award by the USBWA, and the WBCA Freshman of the Year.
And I like that
award.
too, how they gave him
In her
code.
first season, she averaged 20 points, 5.8 assists, 4.9
How many
rebounds,
steals? 3
and
steals,
2.3
3
steals
steals,
per game,
yeah.
while shooting a ridiculous 46.4% from 3.
And she shoot that now too. I think she shoot like 45 from the 3 this year, like 40 something, like high 40s, mid 40s from the 3 this year. I'm pretty sure, bro. I think, like, yes, bro. At one point when she shooting like 50, y'all correct me, but I do really remember that she was shooting like 48, 49 from the 3. 47, like she was shooting
Also
high
set a new record
40s,
for the
mid
most
40s this year, bro.
assists by a
She
freshman at
she
UConn with
knocked it down the 3 she
168.
take, bro. Like she
In
don't.
July
She'll take
2021,
about
Bueckers
4,
was
but
honored with the Best
she's hitting
Female
2.
College Athlete ESPY Award.
I love that
regard her
speech. That's one of my
freshman
favorite
season as one of
speeches.
the finest.
I can't remember what she
in
said.
both
She said
UConn
something in that speech. I got it in my
and
notes.
NCAA
She
history.
said some really
It's
nice
safe to say
speech.
that Paige Bueckers was the buzz
See if I can
around
find it.
women's college basketball in just her freshman year, and
See if
was
I can
even
find it.
more impressive than Caitlin Clark at this point. On April 30th, 2021, Paige Bueckers underwent right ankle surgery to repair an osteochondral defect, which involves damage to both the bone and cartilage. She was unable to participate in most off-season activities due to her recovery, but was medically cleared by October. As she entered her second season, Bueckers was unanimously chosen as the Big East Preseason Player of the Year and named to the AP Preseason All-America team. Bueckers returned to action on November 14, 2021, scoring a career-high 34 points along with 6 rebounds and 4 assists in a 95-80 victory over Arkansas. This matched the program's record for most points in the season.
Opening win, she came through with her career high. And she went 15 for 19, got 6 boards, 4 assists, and 2 steals and 2 blocks. So she missed 4 shots and dropped 34 in the opening game. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. That's tough.
Season opener.
I'm glad you told me to watch this video, bro.
1989.
On
December 5th, Bueckers sustained a left knee injury during a game against Notre Dame, resulting in a tibial plateau fracture that required a 6 to 8 week recovery period. She had surgery on December 13th to fix the fracture and a previously undisclosed tear in her lateral meniscus, extending her time off the court to 8 weeks. During her recovery, UConn recorded a 15-4 mark, but dropped out of the top 10 in the AP poll for the first time since 2005, and saw their long-standing winning streaks against unranked and conference teams come to an end. Bueckers was cleared to play against St. John's on February 25th. She came off the bench for the first time ever in her career. She still managed to score 8 points in just 13 minutes in a 93-38 win. She continued to play limited minutes leading up until the NCAA tournament. Despite scoring only 2 points in the Big East Tournament Championship against Villanova, UConn clinched the title. Her scoring average dropped post-injury. However, Bueckers showed up when it mattered most. In the Elite Eight of the 2022 NCAA tournament, Bueckers led UConn to a 91-87 double victory against top-seeded NC State and secured a spot in their 14th consecutive Final Four. She scored 27 points, including 15 in overtime, and earned most outstanding player honors at the Bridgeport Regional. In the Final Four matchup against Stanford, Bueckers had 14 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds in a tight 63-58 win over the defending champions.
Who they lose to in the
However, in the national championship game, UConn could not get it done against powerhouse South Carolina. Bueckers
played that Zaya Cook shit, man. I ain't gonna lie. But Dawn Staley, Aaliyah Boston. I ain't gonna lie. This team right here at 2021, South Carolina, the one that lost it, well, the one that we couldn't beat.
Did, however, score 14 points in the loss.
Good move.
Even in her sophomore season, where she faced a 2-month-long injury and was not 100% healthy, she managed to end the season with averages of 14.6 points, 4 rebounds, and 3.9 assists per game, while earning a spot on the Final Four All-Tournament team. She was also recognized as an AP All-American Honorable Mention. While Paige and UConn didn't bring home the title in her sophomore year, Paige...
Bro, that's 2 chips that she could have gotten, bro. Like, literally. She ran to South Carolina, so I ain't gonna lie, that's tough. And he lost to Arizona in the fucking elite, the Final Four. It's like, bro, that shit crazy. Like, Paige literally been right there, bro, twice. No cap, she been right there
all summer and get back to the championship
shit crazy
after the tough loss to South Carolina. However, on August 1st, 2022, Paige tore her ACL in her left knee during a pickup game, leading to her to miss the entire 2022-23 season. After her ACL injury, Bueckers took a redshirt year for the 2022-23 season, allowing her an extra year of eligibility going into her junior year. But before we get into her junior year, I wanted to shout out today's video sponsor, OddsJam. OddsJam is the best data-driven sports betting software around. 35% off your first month using the link below. Going back to the 2022-23 season, many might be wondering how UConn performed without Paige. Well, UConn was defeated by Ohio State in the Sweet 16 of the NCAA tournament, marking their first absence from the Final Four since 2008.
It was funny, didn't they make the Final Four this year?
On August 9th, 2023, Bueckers announced her full clearance to return to basketball. As she entered her redshirt junior season, she was recognized as an AP preseason All-American and as the Big East preseason player of the year. She made her season debut on November 8th, scoring 8 points, grabbing 7 rebounds, and dishing out 4 assists in just 21 minutes during a 102-58 victory over Dayton.
This season, bro.
On November 16th, she scored 31 points in a game against the second-ranked UCLA.
I remember the Cayman Classic.
Cayman Islands Classic, though her team fell 78-67. On December 10th, she matched Maya Moore's record as the fastest UConn player to reach 1,000 career points.
That's crazy. And she did that shit missing. Look at how much games she just missed. She tore an ACL. She had the little foot surgery, bro. All of that shit, and she just barely. She tied Maya Moore. That shit great.
55 games with a 26-point performance in a 76-64 win over North Carolina. On January 17th, 2024, Bueckers recorded a season-high 32 points and 7 rebounds in an 83-59 win against Seton Hall. By the end of this past season, she earned the Big East Player of the Year title and was a unanimous first-team All-Conference selection. During the Big East tournament, Bueckers was outstanding, scoring 27 points and 5 shots in the final, leading her team to a 78-42 victory over Georgetown and earning the Most Outstanding Player award. In the NCAA tournament's second round, she equaled her season high of 32 points and added 10 rebounds, 6 assists, and 4 steals.
Oh, damn, my brother, you fucked up the graphic, gang. You did fuck up the graphic, twin. I ain't gonna lie. You fucked up the graphic, twin. But what's crazy, though, about Paige, all that time she had off, she really did pick up exactly where she left off, though, bro. Like, exactly where she left off. She made the Final Four year 1, the championship year 2, redshirt year. So this was her junior season that we just watched, like, this last season. And she went in, they went to the Final Four this year. They played USC in the Final Four, wasn't it? Or was that the Elite Eight?
72-64
but I know they made it to the Final Four.
Syracuse.
They obviously didn't make it to the Natty.
She scored 28 points.
Yeah, because they made it to the Final Four because she beat
an 80-73 win over Juju Watkins in top-seeded USC. However, in the Final Four game,
he played Caitlin. That's what it was.
Top-seeded Iowa, Bueckers and UConn lost in a narrow 71-69.
The illegal screen at the end.
For a second time, she was named a unanimous first-team All-American by the WBCA coaches, the AP, and the USBWA. And while many people anticipated Paige to head right to the WNBA, she made her decision to stay at UConn for the 2024-2025 season, despite projections of her being a top 3 pick in the 2024 WNBA draft. As Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, and others went to the NBA, it looks like the spotlight will all be on Paige next year. And truthfully, if she gets treated like...
Honestly, I think Paige, you know what's crazy? Caitlin, it didn't make sense for her to stay 1 extra year. She could have. It didn't make no sense for her to stay 1. Angel, initially, I thought Angel should have stayed an extra year. On second thought, she accomplished everything she needed to accomplish in college. There was no reason for her to stay this last year. Now, like not like this, you know what I'm saying? Like for this next season, there was no reason for her to stay in college for this coming season. Now, coming back after the championship, that makes sense. You want to see if we can repeat. That makes sense. That makes a whole 100% sense. We didn't repeat. It don't really make no sense to try to win, like put all of this energy into winning another championship when it don't really, you know what I'm saying? It's about that time to just continue my journey on. Made sense for Angel to go to the league. When you think about it through that way, when I heard how she explained it, it made sense that she went to the league. Paige, she ain't get her championship yet, and she ain't have her real college experience. She got hurt in the middle of her prime in college. Like, she might have won the championship last year if she don't get hurt, bro. Who knows what happens, bro? You feel me? It might be UConn versus LSU versus, feel me, instead of Iowa versus LSU, and maybe UConn beats us in the championship. Who knows? You see what I'm saying? Or maybe we put them in the Final Four or something. You know how the NCAA break it. So look, I'm cool with Paige staying because I think she got unfinished business in college. You feel what I'm saying? Caitlyn, she had her time. Angel, she got her chip. There was no reason for them to stay. Paige got to get hers, and I actually like the fact that she stayed. I'm cool with that.
College basketball, like
and she the face, and she gonna be her #1 pick too. She probably wanted
to stay in school.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look, personally, you know, I'm the #1 pick. I'm better than in her face. I'm better than Caitlyn. So let me go ahead. Let her have her draft. I'm gonna go next year and I'm gonna be #1.
Her years in college basketball.
Feel me? That's what I do.
But as we anticipate Paige being
Paige
the
is the
best player in
unanimous
women's college
#1 pick
basketball
now.
next year,
This year.
and the top pick in next year's WNBA draft, let's break her down as a prospect. Standing at 6 feet tall, her combination of size,
elite
speed,
playmaking,
and agility has
elite
been widely
defense, and
praised
elite
by
scoring.
analysts. She excels
Team
in the passing
player.
game with great court vision and defensive interpretation.
Feel me?
Analyst Monica
plays
McNutt
D.
has described her as arguably one of the best playmakers in the game.
She give me
As a
Lonzo
scorer,
Ball.
She can score at all 3
Lonzo
levels.
Ball, but
Her
she got a
signature
way
move
better
is a
offensive
pull-up jumper
bag.
shot,
She got a
which
bag.
UConn associate head coach Chris Daly has compared to Sue Bird's. Her style of play has been likened to Diana Taurasi.
I like that.
Reflecting
DT,
her
Sue
confidence
Bird,
and scoring
passing.
prowess, with Coach Ariema
like that.
noting similarities to Breanna Stewart as well. Bueckers has taken inspiration from
Silly.
Taurasi and Kyrie Irving in shaping her game. From her high school
I see it. I see the DT in her game. Flashes of Kyrie, not so much. But you feel me? Maybe, you know, the little finesse and the, you know what I'm saying, that type of thing. Okay, yeah, but I don't know, bro. I ain't never seen nobody move like Kyrie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never seen nobody move like that. But Lonzo Ball as in like two-way point guard. That's what I was going with that though.
days, Bueckers has been touted as a generational.
She got like a nice
by
little
several
handle though, like
analysts and coaches,
hey,
including
she got a little
South
meat,
Carolina's
meat.
Dawn Staley and Cheryl Reeve of the Minnesota Lynx. In her first college season, she was heralded as
what?
basketball's next big thing by USA Today
Let her
and
go to
named the
Minnesota.
top player in women's basketball by Taurasi. But is it safe to say that Caitlin Clark took her spotlight this past season? With Clark's rise, it's safe to say that Clark did have the spotlight all season, but there seems to be some disliking from WNBA players regarding.
I don't think it's Caitlyn taking the spotlight, because I mean, okay, let's imagine a world in which Paige is still doing what. Okay, let's assume, because Paige got better and better as she did in high school, right? So let's assume she would have did the same thing in college. So let's say she would have did her thing this season, and Caitlyn would have still been doing the same shit. I feel like I think Caitlyn still would have been going crazy like the way she is, just because the style, like the way that Caitlyn played is really good for clicks. It's really good for people watching the game. The casual viewer loves to watch people pull up from 50 feet. You feel what I'm saying? Make crazy Magic Johnson-like passes. Like, people love to see that. So I think Caitlyn still would have been pushed OD. I think it would have been like, bro, it would have been cool. You would have got like the, I can't really say fundamental game of like Paige, but like Paige is, you feel me, can get a bucket any kind of way, 3-level scorer, and Caitlyn gonna put on the show when she get on the court, bro. Like, that's kind of like, you feel me, she the showman. I don't know. I feel like it would have been cool to see them in college at this, like we see them in college at the same time this last season, and Caitlyn still had all of the spotlight. But then it's like, okay, she just made the championship, so that's kind of why. I don't know. But Caitlyn was going crazy this season too, though, bro. She averaged 30 and 10, so it's not like Caitlyn was just out there like not doing nothing.
Vividly say that they would take Paige over Caitlin Clark live on TV.
But that's not a bad thing to say, though, that I would take Paige over Caitlyn. It's not disrespectful. It's just an opinion, bro. Like, what? There's nothing wrong with that, bro.
A good debate, but why is that the topic of discussion during the Final Four? Save that talk for a podcast. It was clear that WNBA players are getting jealous of Clark.
But I wouldn't say that. I mean, yeah, I mean, definitely is that, but like,
criticisms have been shared by WNBA players. It should be recognized that both Paige Bueckers and Caitlin Clark are two incredible.
Man, they are the face. They are the next two, like, two legends can coexist, dog.
A whole new attention to women's basketball that hasn't
been
seen before.
Like,
and while her fan
two
base and
legends
popularity
can
will carry
coexist,
over
bro.
to the WNBA, Paige will be the catalyst to keep the college game exciting next year.
Exactly.
And while Clark has dominated,
like, y'all gotta
media
realize,
attention,
bro, it's more big things, it's bigger things in play, bro. Like the college, that's why I said the college game is really good. The W is really good right now. Like even after Paige, hopefully people still tune in to watch Juju and Hannah. You feel what I'm saying? Like when they time comes, like it's gonna be time for Juju to really be the face. Like I remember I was watching in this video soon that Juju when she went on podcast fucking Paul George podcast. And he was like, yeah, you kind of the face of the game. And she's like, nah, not me. I'm not the face. Like, I don't want to leave that to them. Like, nah, Pete, like Juju, your time coming soon, bro, too. Like, it's going to be a how good is Juju Watkins actually video soon. You feel what I'm saying? Probably like next year. You feel what I'm saying? It's probably going to be dropping. But let's finish this video, though. Got a little 20 seconds
was
left.
once the feature of, Paige is poised to have this.
I gotta stop talking though, y'all. I see, bro. It's a 20-minute video. I just added 10 minutes because I fucking talk too much.
Even while facing setbacks due to injuries, Paige has showcased resilience and skill that hint that her potential to become the new face of the game is still very real. But what are your thoughts? Will Paige Bueckers be the face of women's college basketball next season? Let us know in the comments below.
She is the face. What the fuck? But anyways, though, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If y'all did, make sure y'all do leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'm gonna holler at you on the next video, man.